Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Stalker walkthrough slash playthrough. Uh, Currently we are in Thompson's Crossing in Pleasant Valley, and we came up here to loot everything. We had just returned to Pleasant Valley from Timberwolf Mountain and doing the summit, so we're a bit heavy as we have some extra stuff on us that we wanted to leave about at some other locations. And so I guess without further ado, let's get to looting this place. And also, just as an additional aside, if you want to catch the previous episode or even the first episode, I'll link them both in the description so they're easy to find. But, revolver ammunition. Nice, we need more of that. We need to start working on a collection of revolver ammunition to go to, Bleak Inlet, Sundered Pass, and Black Rock. I like to use the revolver to deal with the Timberwolves, so I want to make sure we have a good amount of revolver ammunition before we go and try and do that. Aha! And here is another recipe. Thompson family stew. A light but satisfying stew made with vegetables fresh from the gardens of Pleasant Valley. Nice, thank you. Was there anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's poke our heads in here.
Hope nobody needs this
Rifle
anymore.
cartridge, thank you very much. Band-aid. Oh, there's more here on the floor. Nice. Bullets are always a good thing to find. Let's start on this side of the room. We'll start making our way. That can actually stay there, and let's drop some matches to go along with it. Here we go. Anything in here? No. We have a soda. Very nice. And a worn scarf, and that looks to be about it. Let's start to drop some stuff, just because we're heavy and we need to... we do need to start setting some stuff down. Okay, some bandages, 2 birch tea. Let's do some painkillers. Do some reishi. What else do we got? Energy bar. 3 sodas. That. Anything else? Is our okay, our rifle's full, so we'll actually leave these 5 bullets here for future use. Alright, start to put some stuff up here. There's that. Can have this. Coffee and band-aids, soda, more soda, painkillers can go over here, other soda. Antibiotics. And then, we'll put the teas a little over this way. Amazing. That didn't do much for our weight, but, at least there's some stuff down there. Let's, we can leave this piece of wood here. Sure. We need to have a snack. So, snack real quick. Now, we could leave cattails here, but I really don't want to. So we should actually grab some cattails before we go to Coastal Highway and Desolation Point so we can leave 12 cattails in each of those locations. There are some cattails in Coastal Highway. But they're going to be the way we're probably going to leave the region, not go into the region. So I don't really know if we want to run all the way across the map for cattails and then bring them all the way back. Beans. Peaches. Very nice. So I do try to leave a canned good everywhere, but if possible, I would really like to leave the peaches just for, because they have a lot of vitamin C in them. So late game, if we're around here and we get scurvy risk and we really need some vitamin C, we have those. So, but that's good. We ended up with 2 cans of peaches. So we'll have one for here and then one for somewhere else. Aqua tablets. Do I see a skillet?
Well, this stuff will come
An
in
opener.
handy.
Yep, there's a skillet down here. Let me try and grab this. We'll move it over here. Oh, there's a pot here too. So we don't have a skillet actually at the farmhouse, which we will be at the farmhouse a lot more than we're here, so that skillet will probably end up being moved at some point. Snacks. Very nice. We're going to take that and probably eat it right now. Let's eat that. Very
I'm not gonna be
nice.
able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, let's leave some more supplies over here. We'll leave this, and this, and that. Broth. Dishes. This. I'm not sure about the cooking stuff yet, so we'll drop it here, but we'll make some decisions about that. Did we leave tea? We did not leave any tea here. I'm not sure if we should. We don't really have a whole ton, so let's wait on the tea. We might have enough between what else we find to leave a thing of tea at every region, but probably not every base. I think we missed this. Alright. And now I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna drop the real heavy stuff. This potato and carrot can stay, I guess. Carrot, potato. Okay, so we have a food pile. That's what we're taking with us. Let's leave our rifle here. We don't need that right this second. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit lighter. And let's go drop the clothes over here. Just so that way whenever we're sorting through them, if it gets dark, there's just a bed right there. Water. Leave this can opener. Very nice. Alright, let's... Oh, I found an energy bar. Completely missed that. Alright. Let's go check some of the other stuff here. We have a blizzard. A thermos.
This will come in handy.
Nice. Okay, so we can mark that down. In our journal, we got a thing. Day 20. So... Oops. Pleasant Valley. Whoops. capitalized. Pleasant Valley. Day 20. Yellow. Oh, and there was also something I wanted to add here that I forgot. So, all skills to level 5. Perfect. So now our journal is all updated as well. Anything on the boat? Nope. Just some cattails. Just one cattail. Alright, we're gonna head back up this hill and start looking at stuff. So I have noticed in the community recently that there have been a lot of videos about what could potentially be added to the Long Dark to make it better. I was just kind of curious, like, what you guys thought about that. Do you have any ideas for things you would like to see added to the game? Do you feel like there's not enough stuff to do? Do you want more structure? Do you want more quests? Do you want more... Like, I'm really just interested in everyone's opinions, because it seems like there are a lot of varying opinions within the community. And
carry much more.
I do have my own opinion, which I'll share in a moment, but I'm just always curious what other people are thinking, and, like, you know, like, what ideas would they possibly have that they would like to add to the game? And is it too open? Or is the freedom really good? Would you prefer something more structured? Would you prefer more quests? Or do you just like being able to go and do your own thing? And this isn't one of those situations either where it's like, my opinion is the only opinion. I don't believe that's constructive to anything. I believe you need varying opinions, so that's kind of why I'm waiting a moment to give mine, and just want to explain that I think everyone's entitled to their opinion, and even if I don't agree with it, I still want to hear what it is. I'm still curious about it. And, you know, maybe someone will have some really good points that I haven't really thought of, and maybe my opinion will change, and I'll grow, and I'll learn from it, or whatnot. And again, I'm just really curious. So my opinion along the lines of that is, I don't think I would prefer to have, like, quests and stuff like that. I like how open the game is. I like just being able to go out and do whatever I want to do. I have no problem with setting goals for myself. Have no problem just aimlessly wandering, if we're gonna be completely honest. I mean, I could just probably come into this game and just wander around and be good. I mean, having stuff to loot and having stuff to find is good, and having stuff to hunt makes it interesting. But really, I just like the world. I like to be in the world, and I said in an earlier video, like, I know I need to get better at talking more, and sometimes I still go silent because I get very immersed in the world. Like, the weather's nice, or even the weather's bad, and I'm focusing on that, and I'm just kind of taking in the whole experience. And I almost feel like if there was quests and stuff, I feel like it would potentially take away from that, because it's like you're always gonna be moving then to the next thing, to the next little mission, to the next little goal, to get, you know, that check mark and check it off. I think it would make for a much faster paced playthrough. And I mean, you can set up self-imposed challenges. There's tons of people who do that in the community. You know, they say, like, you know, one fire, no torches, or can't sleep inside, you have to stay outside.
Wonder if I can drop any of this
Things
gear.
like that. So yeah, I'm just a little curious as to what everyone's thoughts are. Like, I've also seen, you know, suggestions for improvements. So, like, I think I've seen people suggest, like, dogs and stuff like that. And, I mean, I could see that. I could see definitely how that could fit. I'm still not sure about how I would feel about it personally. But, I do care about... I guess I do care about things being canon, in a sense. Like, does it realistically fit? Does it realistically belong? So, like, I think people have suggested, like, some pretty, outlandish things. I can't think of an example right now off the top of my head. But if it doesn't fit, I don't think I would be for that. I mean, I know there is kind of a little bit of a supernatural element to the game already, with the aurora and the lights come on and all that, but some of the stuff I've seen has been a bit more than that, let's say. So for me, as far as additions to the game, like I already said, I don't particularly want like a quest line.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I don't think I would enjoy that. Like, I like story mode for what it is, but I haven't gone and played, you know, thousands of hours in story mode. I've played thousands of hours in survival. Just wandering around and experiencing the world. And that's kind of what it reminds me of, is like whenever people say they want like quests, and they want stuff to go out and do, or they want some sort of like ending to the game. Like, maybe you should be able to collect stuff and go build a boat, or be able to escape the island, or something like that. And I think those are good ideas. I could see them being fun. For me, it would be fun to do it maybe once. And then I would probably never do it again. Just because, like I said, I enjoy being in the world. I just enjoy wandering around and doing my own thing, and seeing what this thing is and seeing what this does. And maybe I haven't been here for a while and I'm going to go explore it and get to know it better. Maybe I'm going to go do this thing over here, or for no reason other than I want to, I'm gonna make a bear coat for every region. Don't really need one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But I could if I wanted to. It just, so I know this is the Long Dark, but I don't know if anyone here has ever played RimWorld, and that ending kind of reminds me of RimWorld, because if you've seen other people play it, and maybe one day we'll play it on this channel too, because that is another favorite game of mine, there is a possibility that, so the end goal of that game is to survive. You're going to build a base, and you're going to get advanced enough to build a spaceship to get off this little rinky-dink world that you landed on. That's essentially the end goal. That's like the end game. How you're supposed to end the game. But I am one of those people that play RimWorld, and I have done that once, and I've never done it again. Because, like I said, I enjoy the game. I enjoy trying to survive. I enjoy playing with it. I enjoy, you know, figuring new things out, figuring out the best way to do things, you know, setting my own goals. So I almost feel like if there was an ending to the game, it would almost become more like that to me. And maybe the ending wouldn't be optional, maybe it would, but
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'd probably end up purposefully not doing it. If it could be avoided. I mean, maybe the point of the game is supposed to be that you die eventually. That's supposed to be, like, the main point of this game. You know, we exist as long as we can, but eventually it's futile, almost. The game was designed to try and kill you, this game. But yeah, so like I said, I was just curious. I know there's been a lot of talk about it in the community recently, and I just kind of wanted to know everyone's thoughts and opinions. If you had any different takes on it, do you like the game the way it is? Do you want to see things added? Do you want to see, like, end quests? Do you have any other ideas? Do you think there needs to be goals and there needs to be some more structure to it? Would you want something that says, hey, you need to go to Ash River Valley and you need to find this thing, or you need to do this thing? So that's just kind of a little bit of my opinion. I didn't go, like, try not to go, like, too deep and too philosophical with it, but personally, I like the game for what it is. I like this world. I've spent a lot of time here. I've been playing since... Okay, in the beginning, I've been playing since preview, whenever there was only Mystery Lake. And granted, I didn't do a whole lot whenever it was just a preview. Whenever they started to add more maps and stuff, I started to do a lot more with it. Obviously, because there was more stuff to do. But I've never really felt the need for, like I said, for something to say, hey, you need to go to Black Rock and you need to go collect 100 rose hips or something like that. I've never needed that to motivate me to go out and explore and to go out and just do things here. I have a really good time just as it is. I really enjoy the world. I think it's pretty. I think it's peaceful. It's a really good way. I mean, I decompress with this game quite a lot. Not that I'm necessarily trying to avoid things in life, but, you know, I do get stressed out over things. And I just find being here
I'm not sure I can carry much
relaxing. That's kind of it. And I almost wonder if there were things to do and there were goals, would it be less relaxing? Would it become... would it start to become something else? I really don't know. Yep, so that's all I had to say about that. But anyways, didn't mean to ramble there for a little bit. Like I said, I was just curious, wanted to know everyone's thoughts and opinions, and I thought I'd share my own. We're gonna head across the bridge here. There are some houses over here. Unfortunately, we can't see the bear because it's blizzard, and we were inside whenever the blizzard started, so everything should have despawned. Now, if you're outside whenever a blizzard starts, and if we were in this area, the animals would most likely still be there. Sometimes they'll still despawn if they're far enough away, but generally, if you're outside and a blizzard starts, you just want to be more careful, because potentially they could still be there. Anything else? Not so great gloves. There's another house over here, and sometimes it's ruined, and sometimes you can go into it. So let's just wander over. Oh, no, we can go in. We can go in there today. That's nice. Bandage. Anything else? No. Alright. Check out this house. See if it has anything. Well, it will have stuff. This is Stalker. It would be rather surprising to go into a building and find absolutely nothing. Not the case on, like, interloper and stuff, but stalker, yeah, definitely.
Hope nobody needs this
A
anymore.
moldy whitefish. Is this what we've always wanted? Right, we have a ton of food. So much food. More coffee. Oh, yes, an extra skillet. We need that. We need that for the farmhouse. So I guess we can leave that other one there. That'll be nice. Let's have 2 pots and 2 skillets here. That'll be cool. Abundance of things. Clothing. The clothing we're finding hasn't been that great, but we have so much stuff from Summit.
I wonder if I can
All
drop
that.
any of this gear.
Later on, we'll start to move stuff from Timberwolf Mountain to other regions, so just because there's so much stuff there. And really, with the way I move through the world, oh my gosh, is this another expedition parka? It is. We have a spare expedition parka. Wow. That is actually really good. I'm really excited about that. I love the expedition parkas. Like, if you haven't seen my gear setup, this is it. This is like my ideal gear setup. Like, I would like the tactical one of these, and then the tactical gloves, and I would be really, really happy. So that's great. That's really great. I'm really happy to have an extra one of those. We will probably drag that back to the farmhouse as well. Because like I said, we will be in the farmhouse, be at the farmhouse and by the farmhouse more than we're over here. So it's more important to get the farmhouse set up properly and with all the stuff and things versus over here at Thompson's Crossing. I mean, so if we always went this way to Coastal Highway and Desolation Point, it would be one thing, but I don't always go this way. Sometimes I'm like, hey, let's change things up and change, like, the direction we're going and whatnot. But yeah, very good. Very, very good. I did hear a wolf, but I think that's just ambient noise. We do have that fish, so we're gonna smell just a little bit. We're actually gonna drop it outside. We're not gonna cook it or anything. We have so much food. We have so many snacks. We're just gonna obliterate those snacks pretty much. So there are certain things I do like to keep, but I don't need to keep like one of everything. I don't need like a beef jerky and a chips and a candy bar and a granola bar and, you know, at every single location. I just need certain things. I tend to aim for things that, so kind of explain, I typically will leave an MRE because that's a ton of calories to go. So if I get in a really bad situation, I can grab the MRE. Same thing with the crackers. The sodas help with thirst. Peanut butter, that's a lot of crackers, and it's heavy, so I don't want to carry it around. Syrup, and also peanut butter, I believe you can use in cooking. Same thing kind of with the syrup. It's heavy, it's a lot of calories, and I believe you can use it in cooking for one of the recipes. Pancakes, maybe? I don't know. The peaches are, again, a lot of calories. It's really heavy, but vitamin C, so this is like an extra shot of vitamin C we're leaving everywhere. And then the energy bar, again, it's light,
Sure,
a lot of calories. But all this other food, does not matter so much. So let's, drop a bunch of stuff like this. We're gonna leave that extra salt here. Do we have any more books we picked up? Just these 2. Alright, we have all this. This is a lot of stuff. We're gonna be super duper heavy. Yeah, we're like 64 pounds heavy. That's a little excessive. Can't speak. So let's actually leave this can of peaches here. We're gonna leave these. Let's leave some of the higher quality sodas here. Let's leave those. leave like 4 of those. Do you want to take the MREs with me? Probably leave that broth as well. There is a flare we can leave here. We gotta leave. Let's leave the skillet. We'll leave this one. We can leave that marine flare. We don't need to take it with us to Coastal Highway. And we'll leave a regular flare here too. Right. Here.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I know. It's awful. Making me carry so much stuff. Right? Let's go. I need to put these up here. Thank you. Where'd the other one? Found it. I did it. Can't be stopped. Alright, and then we have this pile of clothes right here. Alright, let's look at all these clothes and see what we got. Man, I'm so happy about that spare expedition parka. Okay, most of these are icky. We're just gonna break them down. They're not worth repairing. They maybe would be if we were like trying to like rush through ending, and we're just gonna repair every single thing we could possibly come across. But we're not gonna do that. We might towards the end if we find some random stuff, but right now, that's fine. Man, so much stuff. Alright, let's eat. I want like low condition stuff, so like this. We might get food poisoning, but that's okay. We're about to sleep, so that's why we always save our... Yep.
I'm gonna die.
Here we go.
I just want to die.
So you don't think we've had this yet, so I'll show you. So something you ate made you very sick. You will weaken until you treat it, or it passes, or you die. So the way we deal with food poisoning is we're just going to take 2 of these, and our health's going to start to slowly fall. But we should be fine because we're just going to go to sleep. So, yeah. So we need to take either 2 antibiotics, drink a reishi tea, and we need 10 hours of recovery time. I don't think we're going to sleep for a full 10 hours at the moment, so... Can we do anything else? No. Alright. Well, let's go for it. 10 hours. But, so that's why you always try to eat your really low quality stuff. So see, food poisoning is gone. We have all our health back. So that's the reason why you eat that really low quality stuff right before you go to bed. Just in case, food poisoning. Um, 28. And I would normally say, like, most of the things, if it's at or under 25%, you might want to be a little bit, suspicious of it. But normally, if it's still, like, around 30%, you're gonna be fine. The only exception to that is sardines. Sardines, you want to be extra careful with those. They're normally safe. Like, if you can eat them before, like, around, like, 70%, you should be fine. Anything lower than that, though, I would be a little bit skeptical. And the low-quality ones are, like, really bad. So it's almost better to wait until those sardines are ruined, their quality hits 0, and then eat them, because for some reason, they don't give food poisoning as much whenever they're at 0. So I don't know if it just seems like that, or if it actually is that. That might be something we might have to test as well. I'm trying to see if there's absolutely anything else we can leave here. I guess you can have this and that. We're gonna leave this parka over here. All this stuff. Water should probably stay here. Right. So there's a ton of stuff here now. Anything else? I don't know what good that's gonna do here, but we'll leave it. We did have these doctor tabs too. Alright, very good. We are still super duper heavy. Like, super duper heavy. It's not gonna help much, but just something to leave here. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're leaving now. Bye, we're gonna be a little bit heavy, I guess. Nothing we can do about it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So, to get to Coastal Highway, you can go across this bridge and follow the road. We're just gonna take a shortcut over here, though, and go up the road. The road actually goes behind this rock. I think this big rock right in front of us. So, we're gonna keep an eye out to see if the bear is over here. Maybe we'll see him before we go. Maybe we won't. I mean, the best way to know if the bear is there is to actually, like, walk up there and check this cave. It would be nice if he was here, though. That would be good. I'm so heavy. I need to stop picking up stuff, but I can't help myself. There's, like, stuff right here in front of me. What am I supposed to do? Alright. Okay, Coastal Highway. I need to stop. I really need to stop. I really have a problem. I really have a problem picking everything up. You were already heavy. I mean, I guess I could pull out the sled and drag that around if we really, really need to, which we probably do. It might not actually be the worst idea, but I'm not sure about this hill, so maybe once we get past this hill, we'll pull the sled out. I'm not sure if we really moved faster with the sled, though. Like, versus being a little bit heavy. So we're walking a little bit more slowly at the moment, but it's not, like, terrible. And I do assume pulling the sled slows you down some. So I wonder what the difference is. I wonder which you're actually faster. Might need to test that out at some point. Like, choose this or something. Like this as like a starting point. And then we'll use like spray paint to do a mark on the ground. And then we'll get like a stopwatch or something and we'll see if there's any time difference. I guess we would have to go the exact same way though. The exact same way. Maybe we could just put on auto walk. So that way, you know, my hand's not on the thing or anything, so we're not, like, accidentally. So we'll put one at, like, the starting location, one at the ending location, and then we'll put on auto walk and we'll just let it go. Like, I won't touch it at all. Just, like, can't tell right there, but I had auto walk on and I wasn't touching anything. So maybe we could do it that way. So that way, it's a bit controlled. This is not a bear cave, this is just a cave. There is another bear cave, like, up the road a bit more, but this one is safe. Normally wolves over here. And if you're going to Coastal Highway, you're looking for, like, this mine, this barbed wire fence, and then, like, a little off-road road. Off-road road? Okay. Yep. That's pretty much it. This wolf is probably gonna detect us. Hopefully we can just walk him. He can be our traveling companion. There he is. Yep, hi. Wanna come with us up this hill? It'll be a great time. Beautiful morning. Okay, let's go. You and me, friend. How do you all feel about the wolves? Do they scare you? Do you not mind them? I typically don't mind them. I don't like when they kind of jump scare me. Like they pop out of nowhere. That happens sometimes. Not a fan of that. But I don't know. Do you think they're annoying? Do you not mind them? Just part of the world? Just yeah. Just curious. Now Timberwolves. Timberwolves I think are annoying. They're easily dealt with if you know how. They're not that big of a deal. But they're annoying. Like, I mean, I do like, so there are some good things about them. I do like the variety that they added. I do like that. Just like, I like toxic wolves. I think the toxic wolves are interesting. Toxic wolves are a lot harder to scare away. So that does make them a bit interesting. Did he give up? He did. Alright, that's fine. I thought you were going to be our companion, but I guess not. But anyways, so I do like the toxic wolves. I do find the Timberwolves a bit annoying. But again, I do like the variety. I like that there's different kinds of wolves and there's different tactics to deal with each kind of wolf. Which I guess makes sense. Because, you know, like, animals based on where they live, they have different methods of hunting. Like, even if they're the same species, different regions where they live, what kind of prey they hunt, they tend to act a bit differently. Some of them will be more aggressive, some of them won't. Some will, you know, use this hunting method. Some will use this hunting method. So, I do like the variety. But some of the Timberwolves can be a bit much.
Wonder if I can drop any of these.
Especially in Sundered Pass. Like, there's just so many of them. There's like so many Timberwolves in Sundered Pass. I enjoy the challenge of it. You end up with a lot of food when you're cooking level 5. And granted, if you stop and harvest them, I mean, you have food for forever. If you go to Sundered Pass and you hunt and cook up the Timberwolves. Tons of food. Was this the dead end, or was this the dead end? I don't know this cave probably as well as I should, so we're probably gonna bumble around in here a little bit. Does this go to the same? Like, I haven't been in this cave in a while. Oh, so I guess that went there. Ooh, we got a stem. I'm gonna assume that went there.
This anymore.
We're just gonna. Oh, we're gonna be so heavy. All this coal. Can't use the sled inside either, so. Yeah. Alright, we'll have a ton of coal to take with us to Coastal Highway. So there are 3 bears in Coastal Highway, and there is supposed to be a moose there. I have seen other people hunt the moose. I know it's supposed to be there. This moose is always in the same place. And like I said, I know it's supposed to be there, but I have never had...
This pack is getting too
I have never had it spawn for me. Like, I've never hunt that moose, not one single time. Because I've never had it spawn for me. The Coastal Highway moose. Like, it's, So maybe that'll be a goal. Maybe we can just say, hey, yeah, we're gonna camp out in Coastal Highway and we're finally gonna kill the Coastal Highway moose, because that is something in this game that I have never done. Even after... I'll have to look at my actual playtime. It's well over 1,000 hours. Like, I've played this game a lot, and I have never killed the moose in Coastal Highway. Granted, whenever I first started playing this game, and, like, really got into it, so after... the preview, I waited for a while till, you know, there were some updates done, because it was still really cool, even in the preview, but it was literally one region, which was Mystery Lake, and that was kind of it. There wasn't a whole lot to do. So yeah, kinda... I took breaks, you know, and it was like that for a lot of things. Like, I would take breaks for a while, and then I would go back. And then I really started actively playing, like, once they started to add modes in and everything. And that's actually whenever I got really, really into Interloper. I used to play Interloper pretty exclusively. And that was back in, like, I want to say, like, 2016 is when they added the modes in. Yeah, super into Interloper. And then I want to say it was probably about a year that I played a whole bunch, and then where I got quite a lot of my hours from, to be honest. And then I had needed another break. Which way did I come from? I don't really know. We're gonna go this way. I hope this isn't the way I came from. But anyways, so yeah, I played for a while, and then I think it was about a year later whenever they finally introduced the moose. And I stopped playing pretty much on that update. I took another really long break. Like, a really long break. Until... I'm gonna say last year. Before the before the DLC was released last year is whenever I came back. So I came back and I was like, Timberwolves and all of these things, and I actually wasn't really ready to jump back in with Interloper whenever I first came back. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's all these new things. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of different things, so I'm just gonna go Stalker just to make it a little bit easier on myself while I relearn the maps and this and that. And then I found out that I actually really enjoyed Stalker. Like, I had a really, really good time with it. And then I tried to go back and play Interloper again, and I didn't have as much fun with it. And not to say that there's anything wrong with it. It was as challenging as I remembered it being. But you know, after you play a lot, you kind of get used to the different modes, and you learn little things, and you just get used to it in general. But it was still pretty challenging. And the thing I didn't like about it, though, was I feel like you have to stop. The world's so cold, so I feel like you have to stop a lot more and, like, start a fire, and you really have to be mindful of, like, are my teas warm? You know, stuff like that. It felt a little monotonous to me versus Stalker. You know, we can move quite, sometimes we'll get cold, sometimes there'll be a blizzard, but it was nowhere near as cold, and I didn't have to stop as frequently. And
This much gear.
I just kind of really enjoyed that for a change. Maybe one day I will go, oh my gosh, look at all that coal. Okay. I do want to take most of that with us, unfortunately, so, here we go. But anyways, yeah, maybe I will go back to Interloper one day. But for the time being, I'm having a lot of fun with Stalker. I'm having a bunch of fun with it. And I don't know why play a game that, if you're not having fun with it. But yeah, no, I'm having a good time with Stalker. I have really been enjoying it. So, oh, we're still heavy. Okay. I need to lose some more weight. Okay. Guess we can drop these. All right. Off we go. Mind ya, I don't know where we're really going, but we're going there. I do want to take a lot of this coal down to our main regional base here. Because it's probably where the moose spawns. Though again, I've never once had this moose spawn for me. Not one single time. It's down by a bear spawn. Down by a lot of fishing huts. We make and if you know the map, it's the garage. The garage is what I use as my regional base here. So, that is where we're headed. And I do want to have a bunch of that coal down there. Just so, if we do any hunting, we have a bunch of coal to cook stuff with. What? Where are you going? I was a bit close. But, can't be stopped. I guess. I think we're gonna check out this tower. I think this is the tower. Just gonna leave our sled here on the road. Is this the lookout tower? I don't really know. No. This is just a hill. Alright. I guess we gotta go further. That is fine. Onwards. To the tower. To the lookout tower. I think there's like a broken tree over the way. Like, almost arching over the way, so... If I remember, I might not be remembering correctly, so we'll see. That's it. There's a broken tree right there. We're just gonna scoot on over here and we'll see. Oh yes, very good. Alright, you stay right there, we'll be back. Are there any ptarmigans? We do need to start collecting ptarmigan feathers. That needs to be a thing. Because our first task, our first goal that we have written down is to have a bedroll in every region. And then our next little goal is going to be upgrading all of those bedrolls in every single region. It'll be a great time. Lots of ptarmigan feathers. Lots of ptarmigan feathers. We don't really need the insulation or anything like that. I don't really have the space for it. I like to wear the crampons. I know they don't do, like, a whole lot. They help us climb a little bit. But other than that... Oh, very nice. Thank you. More bullets. And some soup. And a rifle. Revolver cartridge. Peaches. Wow. Very nice. I don't need that book, but... Okay, read. The most violent storm always begins and ends in a whisper. I've left this place now because the last summer is coming. If you want to find me, I'm paddling across shattered ice. to the Arctic sunset. These lights shouldn't be in the sky. It's a dance. I don't know. Somehow we must progress from this. In a different age, we walked out of the hot sands of the old continent. Now we're here again. The long dark is coming. All of these tools will become useless. Take a step, walk, because it's your destiny to make it out of here. That was very pretty, but spoiler, kind of stuck here. Or not. I mean, death. I guess we'll grab that rope and put it up there just so it's there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So, yeah, another thing is, like, I came back and I was, like, terribly tragic with the bow as well. Like, I am not at all confident in my ability to hunt a bear or moose with the damn bow anymore. So, you would think after a year of tinkering around with the bow, I would get it, but, no. I'm still having, like, a rough time with it. Figure it out eventually, but then again, I also probably don't force myself to use the bow as much as I should. As I do use, like, I typically use the rifle for hunting. I just really like the rifle for hunting, though. Like, I really like it. But I do need to force myself to use the bow more for hunting the bear and the moose. And probably also with timberwolves. I would need to craft like a ton of arrows before I went and tried on timberwolves. Like it would take me a while to get that. Yeah. Alright. On an adventure to the garage. I've said it before, I just like it when it's snowing like this. Like, I probably get the most immersed and I start going quiet the most when the weather's like this. It's really pretty when it's sunny out. It's really pretty when the aurora's out, but I like this. Just this, like, calm, gentle snowfall.
Starving.
My favorite. We need a snack. No, it's awful and terrible, and I haven't fed you in forever, and you're going to starve to death. And there you go, have some water. There we go. Alright. There should be a bear up here, too. And this is the same bear that is by the garage. He goes up and down, like, these roads and stuff. I thought it was a corpse, but no, it was like a rock. Oh, I missed. Alright. Just gonna keep on following this road. think we do. I think we're gonna go around this rock. Mm. Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep going this way. Not really the right way, but I want to keep this let out, so we're just gonna have to end up going back that way. Or there might be another road down here that goes back that way. Oh, wow. Okay, totally the wrong way. This is right under the lookout. Alright, that's fine. You can check out these little cabins. Any of them are left? Jeez, oh man. Okay, we have 2 on this side. Oh, I found the bear. We'll just have to crouch going out of these. Peaches.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Ragged leather shoes. A bandage. Very nice. Oops. Hold. Press and hold. And I know I can change that in the settings, but I'm so used to doing it this way, I would probably screw up. Mr. Bear, did you finish going that way? Alright. Who knows? Scarf.
Come in handy.
AKA cloth. Oh my gosh, press and hold. A book. Soda. Always take the soda. It's heavy though.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Like once you get a lot of sodas, it's heavy. Alright. I don't know where this bear went. I'm sure he's not far though. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna head back. Well, that's good. I normally don't get those on my first run through the region because I don't really go by them. So, poor navigation, but also not bad because we went to a place that we normally don't get to, and that's one location that we normally don't loot that we got to. So, not bad at all. How the heck do I get through here? I don't remember. Do I go this way? No. Definitely gonna get stuck if I go that way. This way? I feel like I'm gonna get stuck again.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's make the attempt anyways. Oh, I found the bear. Found this bear. Oh yeah, I know.
I need to find food.
Where can I go? Can I walk up here? probably walk up there. Ugh. Let me up on this rock. Well, this doesn't seem safe. Today might be the day we get mauled by a bear. Just FYI. No. Okay. Well, alright. Would have liked to take him down, but we'll find him later. Onwards. We will actually be harvesting that one as well, so we do need to find him a bit later. He should run back this way too, so at some point... We have this little trailer up here we're gonna go get. This cave is right there, by the way. Sorry, I had to drop that to show you because I can't, like... You can't turn fully when you're holding this thing, so... So I'm also not sure
I'm not sure I can carry much
if there's
more.
any trick to getting the moose to spawn. Like, does it spawn because you're in that region for a certain amount of time? Is it because you've killed the other mooses? Can there only be a certain amount of mooses up in the world at a time? Those are the questions that I don't know the answer to. And I would be curious to figure out. Another band-aid. Let's eat a snack before I start to get complained at, because I will. And we're gonna head out here. Take this and that in these 2 books and some of this stuff. Said the sodas get heavy. You can take that too. Alright, onwards. Do great and amazing things. Definitely. This way. So, because we went inside too, there's also a possibility that the bear resets. Whenever you change loading screens, there is a potential for that to happen. There is also a potential for that to happen when a blizzard hits as well. So if you shoot the bear and you're waiting for it to bleed out, there's a potential it will reset before it bleeds out. Alright. Normally a bunch of wolves up here. This is also where the moose spawn is supposed to be. I don't hear it, so I don't think it's there. Like I said, I would be very surprised if it's there. Like, very, very surprised. Yes? How are you today? Bite me. Thank you. I appreciate the increase in archery skill that you have provided. Right. There should be more wolves. There's normally like
So hungry all my life.
4 around here, so... Alright. Let's go find our wolf friends. Hello? Hello? Yep. Hi. Hey, fight me. Whoops. Right. We hit him. That's why it didn't go into like a full stargle and he died pretty much instantly. I think there's another one. I don't know where. I thought I heard another one though. Oh, there's one. Hello, good sir. Yep. Fight me. Aw. Broke my arrow. Oh, well. Alright, Oh, man, we have so much stuff.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is. It's super heavy. We can drop like 20 of these. Just right here. There we go. Oh, man. Alright. Inside we go. Welcome to the Quonset garage. There's a note there. We'll get that in a moment. Oh, look, we got a bedroll. We have a book. We have some oats.
I'll take it.
That needs repaired badly. All right. No. Don't need that. Alright, let's search these drawers real quick. We'll toss stuff up here. Oh my gosh, why? 2 more joined us today. Seemed their horse couldn't go any further. One of them is called Sean. He's from Ireland, not quite home, but close enough. Apparently, he came here for an acting career. Best thing, though, is he's a big fan of fruit pastilles that he's going to share just with
I'm
me.
not going to be able to carry this load.
Probably for the best, since everyone's so paranoid. The other idiots would probably think he was trying to poison them. I thought it would be safer this far north, less people and all. Maybe I should leave. Alright. We have a zillion things to drop. Yep. 12 matches. Yep. Very good. Accelerant. Matches. And a fire striker. All for you. As far as food goes, energy bar. Yep. An MRE. Can of peaches. And coffee. Okay. Sodas. This one. And that one. Hello. I just want to set you somewhere. Okay. We're gonna drop our books right here. Alright. Lantern. Right. Here. We got a jerry can, but not yet. Need to finish in here and dropping things and yeah. What else? Meds, yeah. Amazing. Okay.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, I know. You're hungry again. I will feed you in just a moment, I promise. Okay. Almost. Can you go right here? Perfect. Alright. Ah, look at that.
Over here.
Got a rifle variant right there. Grab that and look at it in a second. Crackers. And boots. Alright, I'm like getting in the way of being this heavy. Like scoot around here. So extra food. Here. Alright, I'm just gonna drop a few of these. Okay, very good. And a soda.
Perfect.
Barb's rifle. A pale green 303 with custom stock and a trucker's companion and a durable friend on the open road. So essentially this one is going to have better durability. So every time you shoot it, the condition will go down less than it would on a normal gun. We're going to set this right on this cardboard box. Maybe. There we go. Batteries are like super, super heavy.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Got another fire striker. Okay. Whenever that happens, whenever I bring one and then I drop it off, it always reminds me of that, like, take penny, leave a penny. Like, leave a fire striker, take a fire striker. Like, okay. Just, it's changed. Alright. We have more stuff to drop now. Is that just a can? Oh, there was a rifle casing here. And yes, that is just a can. Do need that though. All right, let's sort this room out. Hunting knife. Very nice. Crow feather. Jerry can go over here with this extra pry bar we have. Tools. Back here. Oh, here's a whetstone. Grab you. Is there anything in this drawer? No. So 2 flares, rifle kit, knife, sewing kit, 5 bullets. Alright, the rest of this stuff, I guess we're just gonna toss right beside this. They're extras too. So 2 of these. That. Those. I need these papers. Here we go. I thought there was too much stuff in there. Okay, what else do we got? This side? Hacksaw?
Didn't drop any of this gear.
Another pry bar. Okay.
I think I can use this.
Stem. Leave a stem, take a stem. Okay. Flares. Testing sulfur. There's something different. More sodas. Is there another one? Nope. Okay. Snacks. Yeah, it's getting pretty late, so.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Beans. More aqua tablets. More sodas. Bunch of matches. Jeez, oh man. So
I'm
much
not sure I
stuff.
can carry much more.
Energy drink. What's that? Flour, cooking oil. Grab our lantern just to double check and make sure that we got everything in.
could eat anything.
Mm-hmm. Sewing kit. Can. Crunchy stuff. That's an open one. Nothing. Very good. It was kind of dark over here too, so let's just take a quick look. Nope. Very nice. Okay, extra tools. Got a can here. Oh, cooking stuff. So we will need, what? I think a salt. But that's our salt. That's our salt that we're keeping on us to make broth when we're wandering about. That up too, I guess. Drop this. Man. Okay. There we go. Okay. So much stuff. Okay, alright. Alright. Oh, are very heavy. There. It's fine. Hmm? Because I picked up all these clothes. Alright. Gonna break some of these down. I'd like to get enough cloth to repair that bedroll. It was pretty low condition, so I really don't want to leave it like that. I think everything else was pretty... Yeah, it's pretty decent. Like, these could probably stand to be repaired. Let's eat this dog food. Might get food poisoning, but again, we'll deal with it. Let's drink a soda. And then we'll eat this too. Okay, that's about halfway, so that's good for right now. Let's drop the rest of these clothes to be dealt with at a later time. And then we're going to sleep for 10 hours. That's fine. Sleep just a little bit more. Yep, So that's good. So we can repair this bedroll now. Because it's not technically dark anymore. Yep. Sure. Oh, failed. What the heck? You got this. Yay! Okay, we got it repaired. Gonna go over here. So we will take that and the jerry can and the pry bar out to our fishing hut whenever we make it that way, which won't be quite yet. Let's pop our head outside and see what the weather is like. Not great. Alright, so there won't be crows out now, so we can't go looking for the bears, so we're gonna loot stuff around here. If the bear is even down, like I said, we went inside, so there's always a chance the animals reset whenever we go through a transition screen like that. Check these cars and this truck. Or trailer. Or truck. Okay. Okay, marine flare. Just a feeling, I think the weather is going to get worse and not better. It's because it seems like the wind's starting to pick up a bit, so might not be going to find this bear today either.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Let's start over this way. There is a house. Let's actually start at the top of the hill. There's a house up there. We'll start up there and we'll work our way down. We'll check this house. Just gonna go on a little hike up here. Oh, there's also this plane crash up here too. Alright, so plane crash, house, other house. Mr. Deer, or Mrs. Deer. I do really like that they added in the does. I like that a lot. I think it just gives it variety in the game. So we were talking about additions earlier, and that is one thing I had thought of. Like, there's a good amount in the animals in the game right now, and they all serve really good purposes, but I don't think I would mind more animals. I think that's one thing I wouldn't really mind all that much.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, combat pants. Have an extra of those in it too. Ooh, and a ragged shirt. That's nice. We'll keep that here. Even if they were kind of like ambient, like crows, and you couldn't really do anything, that might not be bad either. But I do like, I do like the isolation aspect of the game. Like, you feel like you're alone here. It's heard a lot of people say a quiet apocalypse, and it is definitely that. And I like that feeling that it gives off, that you're here alone. So I think if there was like a ton of like ambient birds and stuff like that, I think it would take away from that a little bit. But I don't know, maybe like a random cardinal, like a red cardinal. Are there cardinals in Canada? I'd have to go look. Have to go look and make sure they're native because, like I said again, I care about stuff being candid or canon. So,
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
yeah. I mean, even if it was rare or something like that, just like a little random red bird. Maybe you can't do anything with it. But I don't know. It would be cool. Just, like I said, like a rare spawn or something like that. It's just can't do anything with it. It's just something cool to wander around and find. I know, I'm very ambitious. I want a ton of things. um, I also think it would be cool, like, if you could craft, like, have animal variants of all the clothes that you can find. So currently, you can craft hats, you can craft coats, you can craft gloves, you can craft pants, you can craft boots, but you can't craft socks, you can't craft thermals, and you can't craft this layer. So yeah, I think it would be cool to be able to craft those from, you know, some sort of animal materials. I don't exactly know um, which animals would be good, but that would be cool. That would be something I wouldn't mind too much.
This'll come in handy.
Nice. We can eat that right now. What else do we got? That's it for down here. Alright, let's head upstairs. I don't think there's anything there. So upstairs. Nothing. Climbing socks. Sorry, I went so quick on that. A fox might also be cool. Sorry, just kind of thinking now of like what animals could be added that, like I said, are canon and you could maybe do stuff with. So, like I said, a fox might be cool, and that would be different. Could maybe go around and
Not sure I can carry much more.
it could like hunt the ptarmigans and the rabbits, I guess. I mean, that would be a really interesting aspect now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more. So maybe, like, if there was a fox, okay, so it could go around and it could, like I said, hunt ptarmigans and rabbits in the region. And whenever it sees the player, it runs away. Because that's kind of how foxes are like. They're shy and they're little predators, but because they're little predators, that also kind of makes them a prey animal for like wolves and stuff like that. So it might be cool if you had like a fox problem, and it would deplete the ptarmigans and rabbits, so you had to go out and like find this fox. Firewood. Yeah, spray paint can stay. Don't need that. Oop. Okay, we did drop this other spray paint. Like, are we still carrying those around with us? Don't need like a pound of spray paint. Like, really, really do not. Beans.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Nothing. Sewing kit. So we should be grabbing the cloth out of here, like these curtains, but that's gonna be more of a late game thing for us, is like breaking down stuff like that. I mean, if we needed it right now, we would do it, but we don't really need it right now. We're gonna get more than enough clothes just around right now to sustain our needs for cloth, so not necessary at the moment. Alright, we have this bedroom. We're already so heavy. I mean, I'm sure a fox like that, I'm sure it would be hard to program, though. Unless you did maybe... I'm trying to think of, like, from a programming standpoint, how you would want to do that. It might be easiest to do it. So say, like, if a fox is active in the region, it just reduces the amount of rabbit and ptarmigan spawns. Just kind of naturally. And then after it's killed, the spawns kind of, they go back to their normal values of however many they're supposed to be in a region, or, you know, things like that. Oh my gosh, we got 2 pairs of combat pants. Alright. It's very nice. We do have a lot of cloth there, so... Alright, now we need to, like, drag ourselves outside and pull out our sled and carry this all back down to the garage.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Or maybe we don't need our sled. We're not far. Literally right there. That big, like, snowbank right there is the garage. I do really like the idea of the cardinal, though. Like I said, you couldn't do anything with it. Maybe it would just be like a little cardinal song, and maybe it's in a tree, or it lands on the ground, or something like that. Just, I don't know. I just think something like that would be cool. And if you can't do anything with it, you know, it makes it a lot easier. Oh gosh, we have a pry bar here. I don't think we looted this thing either. Okay. Nope, we did. Okay. So we can just slide right on through. We have some wood to drop here. Thank you. Alright. Clothing. Clothing to the clothing pile.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
Got a
longer.
lot of good stuff here. Alright. Food to the food pile. Oh my gosh. The food pile is, it's getting a little, ridiculous. We'll deal with that later, too. Tools to the extra tool pile. Those are probably a bit too close together, in all honesty, but... Extra pry bar. Oh, we already have 2 cans there. This can go over here as well then. Yeah, we're just gonna seriously take some matches. You can drop a couple of these in here. Really only need to carry like 2 of them on us. There were more of these aqua tabs. Okay. We'll actually drop an energy drink as well. What else can we drop? Drop like these lines. These. Dark casings. That can go in there. I think this can go in there too because we don't have any other... Well, we have some other teas, but not enough to like fill it up or anything like that. What time is it? Alright, only halfway through the day, so back out and we're gonna hit the rest of these houses.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So there are also houses across that way too. So that house is up. That house is up. Hey, another sewing kit. Jeez, oh man, we're just getting so much stuff. So much stuff. I mean, I'm saying this, but we haven't been to Milton yet either. And Milton... Oh. Oh. There are crows out. Alright, let's go look for the spare. So this is where the moose is supposed to be, like right here. Again, I have never seen it. So... Alright. There. Grabbing sticks. So if we find him, we can make a fire. Who the heck knows where he will be, though? Like, we shot him and then he ran some weird way. So his cave is up there, but let's go this way. I'm just gonna look. Just keeping an ear out for crows, really. So it does take a little while for the bears to bleed out. So after you shoot them, depending on how you shoot them, I'm gonna say it takes probably about 2 hours. So that's enough time for them to stop running and come back to their regular track and like wander around. But we're gonna try and go up this hill. I don't know if we can make it up there or not. Hopefully we can. Yeah, 'cause we shot him and he ran off this way. I guess we're gonna go this way. Bunnies. I hear crows. Okay, let's go see if this is the bear. Might not be. Might be something. Might be like a deer. Might be a human corpse. Might be the bear. Those are a lot of crows. So it might be the bear. Ah, it is the bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. We found you. So we have like a half a day to harvest him. Excuse me. Frozen. Which, yeah, obviously if they sit there like that for a while, they do get frozen. What is this by? This is by log sort. I don't think that's gonna be enough wood. I mean, let's try. I guess no harm in trying and seeing how far we get. Okay, torch. I'm not fighting with the wind either, like I did with the previous bear, so if this fire goes out, we'll come back and get the rest of it tomorrow. Plop a bunch of those on there. I don't think we need water. Yeah, we need a lot of water. Okay. 2. Okay, let's these on. Alright. So I did say next time we were harvesting a carcass, I would show you guys the shredding. So the way you do the shredding is you're going to go all the way up. Okay? And then you're going to go all the way back down. Now see, it's 0.7 and 0.2 as we go down. So you would eventually stop on... Yeah, but you got to go all the way up first. And then you would go all the way down. And then you would stop at that 0.2. And you would harvest, just keep on harvesting that at 0.2. And then that will give you a bunch of little pieces. And then you just cook those. So 49, 48. But we're not going to do that. If you want to do that, you're more than welcome to, but it's just not what I do. And there's nothing wrong with it either. I mean, it's something in the game, so or even if it wasn't. It doesn't really matter either way. I have used it in the past as well. We just haven't done so in quite a while. The fire is about to go out, it looks like. At 58 minutes. Go for it.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna eat a tree.
Okay, two more. Oh, that's two more pieces.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, 58 more minutes. We should be able to do 7. Eat that. One, two.
I need something to drink soon.
Yeah, here you go. Have a drink. Alright. Let's get 5 minutes. Okay, getting late. Just gonna take this. So we're gonna head down here
I'm not sure I can carry
to
much
the
more.
trailer by the log sort. And then we'll come back up tomorrow and finish that bear. But we're gonna come down here, see if we can find any more wood. We'll go ahead and loot the log sort. There's like a little trailer here. We'll grab that. And here's the Aurora mine. So you can go in this mine, and there's a level you can only get to whenever the Aurora is active, because you have to take like an elevator. There's like a door you have to open or something. So yep. We can do that at some point too. It is pretty dangerous down there though, and if you get locked down there during an Aurora, it's you're stuck there until the next one. So it can definitely be a bit dangerous. So pretty. I do really like the snow. Just trying to grab some sticks before we go in here. There we go. Not like a ton, but It should be enough for us to finish that bear, hopefully.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Anything besides spray paint, soda, dusting sulfur, the flashlight,
Why
water,
are we here?
and whatever is in this container. More spray paint. No, thank you. Here, you can have that back. Alright. Let's break you down. And this. Craft some of these. And some of these. Do we pick up like any clothes that needed? Yeah, we can break this down. So we need to repair our jackets here real soon. And these socks. And this. I like to keep everything above 75%, so that's my personal goal. Okay, take another drink. We are still super duper heavy. Oh, wow. I think we're actually going to pass maybe 2 hours of time, and then we'll sleep. Nope. Wrong button. Alright. Now we're going to pass some time. Sleep. Okay. Oh, it's because of all this water. Like a ton of water on us. Alright, and then 10 hours. We have woken up fully rested. Amazing. Let's drink another one of these. I have so many of them. Okay, we're gonna crouch because sometimes there's a wolf relatively
Wonder if I
close
can
to the
drop
entrance
any of
here.
this gear.
It wasn't here last night, but it doesn't mean it's not there now. Alright. Onwards, back to Mr. Bear. We're gonna pick up any sticks we see along the way. There's some. There's some sticks. Getting a little, like, I don't see any sticks, like, anywhere. So those guts should have been fine for the night. But if you leave them outside long term, they will get ruined. So just be mindful of that whenever you're leaving stuff places. Try not to forget them. Like, the guts in animal hide because they will eventually deteriorate down into nothing. You have to drop them in an indoor location for them to cure. We can make it. I believe in us. It's a very steep hill, but we got this. Oh, have another trailer here. All right. What do you have?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Another flashlight. Gloves. Ragged sweater. Peaches. Nothing. A
Take it.
very worn out hoodie. And that's it. Oh, nope. There's a flare shell right there. There we go. Alright. Stick. Stick.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think he was up here. I don't see any more crows, though. Or I don't hear any crows. This is a little disconcerting. I hope he didn't respawn. Oh, great. We sprained our ankle. Can I not go up there? Guess not. I think that's our bear right there. I don't think we can get up this hill, though. Slightly enough.
Ow! That smarts a bit. Ow!
Alright. We're gonna go back. Our shortcut ended up being a long cut. Didn't help us very much.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
really.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Like, really, really?
Ow!
Alright, we'll worry about that in a moment after we get off of this super steep slope.
That smarts a bit.
Thank you.
Ow!
Yeah, I know. We need food. You're hungry. Stick? Stick. Well, that was much easier than the way we tried to go, so lessons were learned. Looks like the weather is starting to turn. It's just not amazing. This isn't right either. We're over by the mine.
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Alright. Well.
Ow!
Here's our wolf friend. Alright. This, that. Like 3 liters of water. Both of these. I have that too. Okay. Onwards.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon. Ow!
No. Come on. Alright, bite me. That was an absolute miss. Alright, but he's dead, so. That's that. Let's feed. Here we go. And there are also maple saplings over here, which we're gonna go grab real quick.
That smarts a bit.
No, you stay away from us. Alright. Mr. Bear. Okay. I think we're gonna hike down this hill.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
We're gonna be heavy and we're gonna be slow.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Here we go.
Ow! I'm gonna need some first aid soon. That smarts a bit. Ow!
And the bear was like right over here. Unless it despawned, which I hope it didn't. Mr. Bear, are you still here? You brought a bunch of sticks. Ah, here we go. Great. Alright. First off. Alright. Stuff. In here. Soda? Peaches? Like, again, 3 things of water. That. And that. Alright. Guts. These.
I'm not sure I can carry my...
Toss them in here. Alright. Torch. That's not gonna work. Wind's coming from this way. So hopefully this is sheltered enough.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
There went my torch. Okay. Well. Pelt. Did want to cook more of this, but doesn't seem like that's going to be happening. All right. This is dangerous. We could attract a wolf. Normally you want to do this if you have a fire. But we're gonna risk essentially getting mauled by a wolf. What the heck? Why? We're just gonna harvest and then we're gonna drop. Why does it keep doing that?
But I'll make it.
I didn't press cancel either time. So if you press cancel, it'll go back to the screen like that, but I didn't do it. Next. Wolf. Nope. Okay, we're still warm at least. Oh, now what to do about this?
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, nice. Good. It hurts my heart, but if we have no other tinder.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
$58.
Can you eat trees?
No. Need a snack. And another snack. And a drink. Here we go. What the heck? Come on.
Need some first aid soon.
My controller needs reconnected. Some. There we go. One, two, this, that. That's a good one. That's alright.
That smarts a bit.
Okay. Back to the garage we go.
Ow.
A nice day now. Despite the weather trying to make life difficult whenever we started harvesting that bear. So, as I was saying, whenever I crouch down to harvest it, you want to try and do it with a fire. Just because if a wolf walks up on you, it'll stop the wolf.
First aid soon.
If you're in an area, too, that has another bear, it'll pause the bear and give you time to do something about it. But that's also why I was dropping everything. before I went back to harvest more, so that way I didn't have one of those stink lines on me, because that will attract the predators. So pretty much the biggest risk there is attracting the predator
That's
while we're harvesting. You know, because we harvest like one thing of meat, and then we harvest the next, and we smell in between. There's that other trailer we checked out on the way in. Here's our oak trees. That means we're gonna turn down here.
I'll make it. I need some first aid soon.
Mr. Moose, are you home?
I'm starving.
Okay.
Ow!
All of our dead wolves.
That smells a bit.
Alright, let's unload. Take these cooked pieces first and drop them,
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
I don't know, right here. Okay. And uncooked. See, I don't know if you can see, but the quality condition on these guts we left outside is lower than the ones we just harvested now. Okay, let's... Clothing. Okay, food and stuff. Tools. Yeah, it's gonna be an extra. Okay. We'll put our guts in a pile, like right here. Pelt. Saplings. Also brought back a flashlight for you.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, there's some lantern fuel as well. I don't know what that 0 lantern fuel is. Let's harvest this. And drop. One good torch and one bad torch. Can we, like, refuel to get rid of that? Gone now? Oh, it is gone now. Okay. Sure. Alright, we gotta drop. Alright. 2 old man's beard. And 20 matches.
a bit.
All right, everyone. This one ran a bit over because we did get involved with the bear, but I think this is also a good place to end it. Whenever we come back next time, we'll finish looting the houses around the garage, and then we'll go check some other places out as well. Thanks so much for joining me for this one, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.